All right, students, good morning. This is Mr. Panabaker coming to you live from his office because unfortunately there's no school right now. I'm going to give you all a little walkthrough of the study from home instructions that the school has given you so far. Now, these will be updated, so please, I'm going to send you all out messages every time I update my YouTube channel, but for now, this is our first update. You can expect early next week another update of study from home instructions. But here we go. So first things first, um, since I really miss being in the classroom with you all, and hopefully you miss being in the classroom too, uh, we're going to do some riddles. So we have two riddles for you. You can see both those on screen. Um, first thing, first riddle. Sometimes I shine, sometimes I'm dull, sometimes I'm big, and sometimes I am small. I can be pointy, I can be curved, and don't ask me questions because even though I'm sharp, I'm not smart enough to answer you. That's riddle number one. Okay, now, second riddle. A limo driver is going the wrong way down a one-way street. He goes past four police officers along the way, yet none of them stop him. One even smiled and waved. Why didn't the police stop him? All right, so just take a second, mull those over. If you want to work on those, I'd highly recommend you pause this video because the next slide is the answers. So take a second, put your thinking caps on, okay? And here we go. Here are our answers. All right, so for our first riddle, it's a knife. Um, it tells you the word sharp, like mentally sharp, but it means physically sharp, like a knife. Um, the second one is really just simple trickery. It's because the limo driver wasn't in a car. He was walking down a one-way street. And you can walk whichever way you want on the sidewalk. So that's why the police officers waved to him. That's why, that's why they didn't stop him because he wasn't doing anything illegal. He was walking on the sidewalk. All right, so here we go. We're going to get to the instructions portion of all of this. If you need to pause this at any time, please feel free to do so. Okay, here we go. First off, take care of yourselves. This is a hectic time. I'm sure it's a little bit scary. You're seeing all the stuff on the news. Make sure you're sleeping. Make sure you're doing some stuff for fun. Okay. Realistically, we only expect you to work on your studies a couple of hours a day. Um, School is very different in that it gives you a lot of time to work with others, to do things like that. Um, we don't expect you to do that same thing at home. We don't expect you to sit there for 7.5, 8 hours um, working on your stuff. Okay, take a couple hours, make sure you get it taken care of, and when you're doing things, make sure you do them correctly. Okay, don't just blow through your assignments, come up with some shoddy answer. Okay, it's not doing yourself any favors and it's not doing us any favors. Um, so that's thing number one, take care of yourself. Okay, I've been doing a lot of running, a lot of yoga, spending a lot of time with my dogs. Um, and when my fiance is home from work, I'm spending time with her as well. But she's still out there working. Um, So those are some things I'm doing to take care of myself. You can do whatever you want. I would just suggest make it something constructive. Pick up a hobby, um, get out there. Going outside is fantastic because as long as you're keeping, at least 6 feet away from people, um, you can be outside. Don't congregate in groups. Don't go meet up with your friends because that's not smart. But you can be outside all you want. Okay, so I'm taking that time. I'm making sure I'm outside. We got a little garden out back. Maybe I'll even record one of these from out back of the house so you guys can see that at some time. Um, but please get outside. All right, next thing. The district has a couple of different sites where you can go pick up food. Haven Drive is one of them, and they always have at least another elementary school as well. Food pickup is from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. I want to give you a heads up though. If you go to pick up food, there have been a couple days where they've run out early because a lot of people have come. Okay. Um, because they're open to anyone from age like 2 to 18. Okay. So for example, if there are high schoolers that live close to the middle school and normally get their lunch at high school, they might come to Haven Drive to get their food pickup. Okay. Um, if you're doing that, just make sure you go. I would go right at 11. Go get your food, go home. Um, it's great to get out of the house. You'll see some other people. You might even see Mr. P. Some of my coworkers have already volunteered. I know Mr. Garcia went. I believe Miss Lasaka and Mr. Esquivius have gone as well. Um, so you can expect to see me there at least once or twice over the upcoming weeks, helping pass some food out. So please do go get it if you want it, if you need it. Okay. With your schoolwork, okay, here's a couple things. First, start with your assignments from your teachers at Haven Drive that we assigned to you before we left. Okay. Um, these assignments take precedent. They're going to count for your grade in those classes. So it is absolutely crucial that you're working on those. What I told you all before we left is that these assignments, the time that we're gone so far has already added up to about a fifth or a quarter of this spring trimester. Okay, which means that the assignments that you've been working on that we assigned before you left are going to be worth at least that much. Okay, so it's going to be really hard for you to pass your classes if you don't do these assignments. So you really need to be doing these assignments. Okay, all right, that's first things. Second thing, the school got some packets from the county. Okay, those packets are the ones that the school has been sending you text messages about. Okay, now the thing is, it is your responsibility or your family's responsibility to go pick those up. Okay, and here's why it's important. It's in the slideshow that you can see on your screen. Okay, um, those count as attendance. Okay, so go pick up those county packets. If you've not already done so, please call the school and schedule an appointment to go pick up your packet first. Okay, the open pickup time where you can just drop by and pick it up has ended. Okay, schedule an appointment first to go pick up your packet. Okay, all right, last but not least, your final priority is to work on your county packet. Okay, finish your schoolwork for Haven Drive first. Second, make sure you go pick it up. Third, work on. Okay, I've had a couple students email me and contact me digitally asking about the county packet. And the deal with your county packet is that if you do that, will count it as extra credit if you work on any history or social studies assignments in that packet. Okay. I don't know how your other teachers are going to handle it. You can ask them, but that is how I'm going to count it so far. Okay. All right. Last but not least, contact. Please make sure if you're getting a phone call, your parents are getting a phone call. A lot of times it might come from an unlisted phone number. Okay. Or if it's like me, it'll come from a phone number with a 661 area code that you don't recognize because I'm using a Google Voice phone number. We'll get to that in the next slide. Please pick it up. Okay, it is crucial that you're picking up the phone, you're checking school-wise, so you're getting any of these updates. All right, moving on. This is my contact information. Okay, for those of you that did not write this down before we left, top button or top point there is my email address. My full last name, Panabaker, at arvin-do.com. You can email me from your personal email address, okay, from any email address. Just make sure it's school related, okay? And that'll go to my school email. I'll do my best to answer you. Um, I have it on my phone, I have it on my computer. If it's during school hours, I will probably be able to respond to you same day. Okay. Next one down, as you can see it there on your screen, is Schoolwise. Okay, log on to Schoolwise, shoot me a message. Okay, and I will get back to you again as soon as possible. Again, hopefully same day. Okay. Bottom one, if it is easiest for you, I have listed my Google phone number here on the screen. Oh, let me go back. I'm sorry. 661 379 0473. If you or your parents have any problems or questions, please feel free to call or text on that phone number. Now, I can understand Spanish decently well, but my responses are not very good. Okay, I can't speak it very well back to you. My fluency is going away. So please, if you're getting a hold of me, just keep that in mind. Okay. If your parents are trying to get a hold of me, keep that in mind. Maybe help them with that conversation if you can. Okay. Call or text is just fine. Only during school hours, 7:45 a.m. to 3:10. Okay. I have it set up that way it purposely doesn't ring me from that number. Okay, after school hours. So that's just something to keep in mind. Again, only school related stuff, please. And then please keep an eye out both on Schoolwise and for text messages from the district over the next couple days. Since, as you know, school closure has been extended to May 1st, so you won't be coming back till at least May 1st, we're going to have some different systems in place, and you're really going to need to pay attention, okay? As we're rolling out those new systems, that way we can help you through it, okay? It's going to require you to be on your computer. It's going to require you to be on some internet time, okay? Or to at least be able to log on and work on some modules. It's some new software, but will help you get through it, okay? All right, folks, last but not least, motivational quote. All right, here we go. I try to do so many things to fit in, but when you look in the mirror, that's the one person you can't lie to. David Goggins. Now, David Goggins is a former U.S. Navy SEAL. He's also the only person to have gone through Special Forces training for all three branches of the Armed Forces. SEALs for the Navy, Army for the Green Berets, and Air Force for the Advanced Reconnaissance Unit. He was at one point in time an extremely overweight person who really didn't know what to do with his life. He was a plumber. He was just riding around all day. And he really didn't know what he was going to do. And one day he just looks at himself and he's like, "You're being sloppy. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not living life in a way you want to. What do you really want to do?" And he asked himself and he went out and took care of business. All right, folks. I'm going to leave all the information in the description of this video. I'm going to leave a link to the slideshow. I'm going to leave all my personal contact information in that description for the video as well. And look forward over the next couple days, maybe on Monday, maybe tomorrow, but maybe on Monday for some new videos going over the curriculum. So I'm going to go over the chapters for you, with you. And then also putting out some more riddles, putting out some more information you might need, and some more inspirational quotes. Please, hope you're doing all right. Always feel free to message me, check in, tell me how you're doing, ask how I'm doing. I miss you guys. I miss being in school with you. And hopefully that comes back sooner than later. Bye, class.